Hi guys, 18 Dapper here and welcome to this match preview. For this Saturday's game, it's AFC Wimbledon versus Doncaster Rovers at Kingsmeadow. Let's get the video started. So guys, welcome to this match preview. If you're an existing subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for more content. And if it's your first match preview, this is a format that we're going. We'll look at previous meetings, the current form for both teams, player focus, so we'll look at a Doncaster Rovers player, one to watch in my opinion for the opposition, in this case Wimbledon, and then me and the family have got predictions league, so a quick update on that, and then my score prediction for the game at the very end. So let's get into previous meetings. Wimbledon and Donny not faced each other that many times, and it is about as even as you're going to get. So both teams have won 2 games and then we've shared the spoils twice as well. So only facing each other on 6 occasions. The last 5 occasions, 3 in the league, 2 in the FA Cup, go back to 2018 where Wimbledon came to Doncaster and it was a 0-0 draw, and then in the 18-19 season a 2-1 win for the Rovers at home and then a 2-0 defeat away from home. And then this season in the FA Cup, the 2 games, a 1-1 draw at Kingsmeadow, and then the replay we won 2-0. So based on that, as away form against Wimbledon, not very good. Home form, much better. Current form in the league, Rovers 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 defeat in their last 5. Wimbledon 2 defeats, 2 draws and 1 victory. So fairly close in terms of recent form in the league. Rovers, we're currently a bit hit and miss. The league games don't really tell a true story. We've had a lot of cup games in and around the last 3 weeks or so, and we've not performed particularly well, or not had the performance levels that we've seen earlier on in the season. I don't know if it's the stop-start nature of this season so far, but we just don't seem to get any sort of momentum going, and we're starting to struggle. A couple of injuries to key players at the minute that could have impacted our form as well, but for me, just very hit and miss, and difficult games to watch as well. Talking about injuries, Ennis could potentially be back this Saturday, and I think that will be a much added boost, or a much needed boost for our threat up front. Wimbledon currently sitting in 19th place in the league, 3 points above the drop, so they'll be fighting for every point they possibly can get, and they can be a very, very difficult team to beat at home. We're yet to fetch a win back home with us from Kingsmeadow in all of the times that we've played each other, so hopefully this is the first time, being a Rovers fan, wanting to get that win, start climbing up the table, but based on the history between the 2 clubs, could be a draw or a defeat. On to player focus, so this week I have gone with Max Waters, one of our younger players, made his first team debut this Saturday against MK Dons, and for me, I was impressed by him. Only a brief showing, but he almost snatched us the win at the death, but he hooked his chance wide, unfortunately. And Darren Moore said that he's going to get more opportunities to show what he's about in the first team, so hopefully he continues to develop, continues his development and fill that goal scoring gap that we've currently got up front. Can't always rely on Ennis, he's only on loan, whereas Max Waters is one of our own, so hopefully he shows what he's made of over the coming months. On to the one to watch for Wimbledon. When we played each other in the FA Cup, I mentioned Force, but he was cup tied, so I think he's definitely one to watch. But for the video, rather than copying what I did last time, I've gone with Joe Pigott. 18 appearances for a centre forward, not doing too well, 1 goal, 1 assist in the league, but he did score the goal in the FA Cup tie in November at Wimbledon, and he looked lively in the replay too. He scored his career best of 18 goals last season, and that helped keep Wimbledon in the league, so he's a decent striker if he gets fed the ball. This season, stats aren't great, but for me, with that goal scoring record from last season, definitely one to keep an eye on because he has got that threat in front of goal. Onto the predictions league table. We're not doing very well. 16 games in, I think we are, and there's no movement because we all predicted incorrect scores last week. So the way it works is if we get the score spot on, we get 3 points. If we get the result right but not the score line, we get 1. And then if we don't get it right at all, we got no points. So 16 games in, you can see on top with 10 points, Max and Chris joint second with 7, and my dad in fourth with 5 points. So the points tally is not that great. So we need to book our ideas up and start predicting correct score lines to make this prediction league interesting. And on to the score prediction. I'm going for a tight one once again. As I said earlier, Wimbledon, difficult team to beat at home, and I think our current form and our current performances don't fill me with confidence, unfortunately. I don't think we'll get beat, but I'm going for a repeat of the FA Cup game. I'm going for Wimbledon 1, Doncaster 1. And that's it for this match preview. If you've enjoyed it, big thumbs up for us please, comments in the section down below, subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.